World Tour, Brazil the third, and it's quite an interesting one to say the least. But judging on the performances, Canada really do need to rebuild after that disappointing semi. Brazil just need to build on their performance. Canada in the white vests, Brazil in their traditional green vests. Big confidence boost for the Canadian.
What they also let go was that opportunity for us to see Canada versus Canada in the final this weekend. It's just about recovering and winning the bronze.
Just a final word on the stats before we focus on the play. They have met once this season at the Huntington Beach four-star event. And that was a win for the Canadians at the beginning of the Summer World Tour. Here's Bansley on the attack for Canada. Agatha now returning the ball back at the Canadians. And
represent here and get on the podium. A surprise this week in the men's division. For the first time ever in Gstaad, there was no Brazilian team in the semifinals. So Brazil trying to make it happen here, and on the court thought that ball was actually going to go over the net. So
lovely play from Brazil.
Headed that direction, you're in all sorts of trouble. So I think a smart timeout. See if they can side out right away. Not yet.
Here's Duda on the attack for Brazil. Oh, and Wilkerson got her hands there. Here's Duda with the service. Wilkerson sets Bansley. Heather Bansley goes to the back of the court, but is completely fooled by Duda's shot. 7-1, Brazil 6 clear.
1, the timeout wasn't enough to slow the momentum from the Brazilians as they continue to expand their lead.
Born in Switzerland, but now resides in Toronto. Duda sets her partner beautifully. And, well, it's out of the textbook, a play like that. Wonderful stuff.
Are coming over from Canada, and they're just taking them as if they're free balls.
That's a better shot from Brandy Wilkerson.
Going over the head.
Bansley with the service to Agatha. Agatha puts it right down the line, squeezes it through the gap.
So in order to change that, Wilkerson needs to kind of
It's a better service from Wilkerson. Much more power and aggression. Bansley looks to finish this rally. Good cover from Agatha. Oh, over on 2 from Duda. Is easily covered by the Canadian.
Play right there. I wasn't sure about the over on 2s, but now that I see the replay, there was a touch on the block, and so it actually is the third contact. She had to go over right there. Duda, such a smart partner. Such a high volleyball IQ. Such a young lady, a young player at 19 years of age ahead of her.
Bansley over the top of the block, but the ball is out of play. Bansley on the attack for Canada. Good cover from Duda. Oh, she's almost there for a second time of asking. Important side out for Canada.
And they're putting pressure on Canada every single time. There's a tough serve by Heather Bansley.
Good play by Brazil.
Balls, and it goes over on the first attempt. It just is a free ball for the Brazilians. There's Bansley with a nice cut shot and put away.
That's a good save from Heather Bansley. And a very good put away.
And at a time, they chip away at this lead. That's a great serve.
How quickly the game can turn. That is perfection, right on. Again, sticking with the plan of serving Agatha. well. Agatha serves. It's a good set from Wilkerson. And Agatha just gets one little touch to the ball.
Exactly where she wants.
Good cover from Bansley. And the ball is good. Dig it out.
There's that precise shot after playing some really awesome defense, running the ball down, come hit cross court, and then going high line over the block. High line right back is Agatha.
Service is starting to come back again. Bansley on the attack. Well read by Duda. Duda looks to finish for Brazil. Brandy Wilkerson scrambles. Oh, what a beautiful set from Brandy Wilkerson to allow from Canada.
Wow, that was really impressive right there. The fact that Wilkerson running one direction, setting it the other, puts her 5'7" partner Bansley in the perfect made that happen.
Oh, service error from Wilkerson. Easy point on the board for Brazil. Targeting Wilkerson with the serve now, Brazil. Well. Well, taking that spike here from Agatha.
Their defense, Canada's, is just really in sync right now. Wilkerson touching a lot of the hits up at the net. Look at that block, right back over, and giving themselves many. Brazil was leading. Now it's 15-13, just a 2-point edge.
Opening set, I should say, put away. But Canada are fighting back here. Another great shot from Heather Bansley.
Crush that ball straight down and that they can play defense, but that's not the case so far.
Now we're talking Canada. Yet another amazing FIVB major here. That is a fantastic save from Heather Bansley. And Wilkerson manages to wipe the
opportunity to take the lead.
Agatha again at the net with Wilkerson. It's a lovely set from Duda. The play from Brazil.
Very quick start.
There's Agatha with the service. Good call, good communication from Canada. That's the first time the Brazilian teenager has made a little error on the set.
Try to close the deal.
Duda on the attack. She doesn't make any mistakes there whatsoever. Here is Duda with a big service. Wilkerson on the attack. Oh, wins the battle at the net with Agatha. Again.
5'10", Agatha at 6 feet. But it's Wilkerson who explodes and gets the ball quicker up the ladder. And there's a nice roll shot by Agatha. And you can't take everything, so you got to anticipate. And most players love that high line shot.
Canada need the side out here to take the set point. Wilkerson goes up again, puts it away. Set point for Canada. Heather Bansley with the service. Agatha goes up. Bansley has it covered. Over on 2. And it is there. What a remarkable...
Of those statistics to go their way to get the victory. They made it as challenging as possible on themselves, spotting the Brazilians 7 points.
But for Canada, as a partnership. Duda gets the action underway in set 2. with a blistering opening serve.
Not sure if the Brazilian watched the other semifinal, but maybe they did, because what they are doing now is targeting Brandy Wilkerson. You know, she's very fortunate. Wilkerson's got to work on that passing, but it'll be interesting to see if Brazil tries to exploit it.
Bansley. Good call from Wilkerson, helping her partner Heather Bansley out. Ball was out of play. 19. Wilkerson with service.
Look at that, ripping it. She has the most unique serve on tour. Facette and cuts it off really quick. And what happens is she puts a lot of pop on the ball, a lot of movement, no spin. It's so hard to track as a receiver.
It's a good up from Duda. That's her partner Agatha just get.
And the frustration starting to mount, and Canada putting a lot of pressure. That ball looks like it's out of bounds as well. Brazil right there making it look easy.
Wilkerson was still in the sand. Agatha serves Wilkerson this time. Bansley with the set. Wilkerson makes it count. Agatha not sure whether the ball was be in or out. Took the serve receive very late. Good play from Brandy Wilkerson at the net once again.
Bansley read that one perfectly. Hobbling in the sand, not afraid to get dirty.
Service error from Duda. Bansley with a good deep serve to Duda. 35-year-old goes to Bansley with her service. Bansley now on the attack and hits that into the net, I'm afraid.
She missed that one. If you let the ball drop just a little bit, it can be costly.
Well, second time of asking, she gets it right, Dave.
Yeah, but you know what? That ball's
cooler down on centre court today, but there's been some very, very hot sessions with it. Celsius up to 32, 34. Second set. Wilkerson finishes it off. Heather Bansley serves cross court to Agatha. Agatha now on the attack.
Has brought home a cowbell, and that is Heather Bansley, who did it in 2015 with her partner, former partner, Sarah Pavin. So the previous two matches that these two teams have played have gone 3 sets. Will we have the same here with Wilkerson?
Another great point score. Canada go 3 clear.
Result of Wilkerson's serve. Let's see if she can do it again. She's going for that deep corner for Agatha. And Agatha coming aggressive that time, making sure.
Lovely set from Wilkerson. Oh, and Duda could only get one hand to it.
Able to kind of delay her hit just enough for Duda to make a move in the opposite direction.
Oh, that's a great shot. Heather Bansley. Oh, and well, it's now block number 4 for Brandy Wilkerson. Well, heads dropping just a little, the body language changing in stark contrast to Canada. Another big, long, deep serve from Bansley. Another amazing block from Wilkerson. Being one of the turnarounds, not only of this tournament, but of the season so far. Good cover from Bansley. Can she finish it? Oh, yes, she can. A good shot from Duda going over on two. And the Bansley with a really... Just 2 away from the bronze.
Oh, yeah, net violation on somebody. No, she was like, there it is.
Here's Duda with the serve. Brazil still in trouble here. Heather Bansley finds the line deep into the Brazilian court. And there it is, 21 in the final 4 of the Gstaad Major. Started off slow. Some may say incredibly slow, but once they found top gear,